Welcome to day 6 of going live and stretching until we get our front splits. I'm going to get straight into it as per. I hope everyone is good today. Okay. Cool. So with all of these stretches, I'm mainly focusing on my hamstrings and my hip flexors. Sorry, sometimes I need to take a moment just to focus on the stretch. So on this journey in trying to get my splits, I'm always researching and looking at things that can help, stretches that I can add to my routine. With this one in particular, the leg that is back, so it's currently my right leg, pushing that leg down and drawing your other hip back helps to square your hips, and then you feel the stretch that bit more. And breathing throughout. So with all of this, just keeping your hips square. It's the small detail, I think, on these stretches that can make all the difference, as in, you can think you're doing it right, but then there's a tiny tweak and you feel the stretch in a completely different way, but you didn't feel it before. That's good. How many of you have stretched this week? Some of you may be stretching daily. If you are, amazing. How many of you have stretched this week? And how many of you have not stretched at all? No shame, just wondering. It's a really nice sunny day today, but every so often it's just been hailstoning, just the most violent hailstones, just attacking the windows. But overall, I'm very grateful for the warmer, brighter weather. Definitely makes a difference. Reminding myself to square my hips again. I think as well, making the time, this is in my journey. Everything that I'm sharing with you here are things that I'm implementing or I found that have worked for me or I'm currently trialing. So, not saying that it's expert, but just my findings. I think giving yourself the time for stretching is so important. And by that I mean not rushing it, because just going in and out of these moves sometimes, especially if you're trying to increase your flexibility, can feel a bit uncomfortable. Not, it shouldn't be painful, like excruciatingly painful, but a bit uncomfortable. It's like you're reaching new heights. You're delving into new heights. So with that being said, it's taking the time that you can move from stretch to stretch gracefully, and you're not rushing into it, which is where I feel like you're more like to cause an injury or pull something. So yeah, I've tried to carve out time to do this each day where I'm not rushing. Obviously, we haven't got unlimited time into our pike stretch, but awarding yourself that time where, whether that's 10 minutes and you choose a certain amount of stretches in that time that's feasible to get done in that time, whether it's 20, half an hour, 45, whatever, or just a time where you're not going to rush, you're going to take your time and breathe into every stretch and hold it for a good amount of time. And I do think in order to do that sometimes, you have to be in the right mental space, because if there's 100 things happening around you and like you've got so much on, sometimes you can't settle your mind enough to be patient with yourself to do it. Either that, or if you're really busy and your mind's all over the place, this could be the very thing that's very helpful to ease your mind. I guess it depends on the type of person you are. Okay, into our straddle stretch. Just feeling out my hips. So I didn't, my groin area, I didn't stretch the last 2 days. I did put a note on my community tab just to inform anyone who's following along, because I had laser hair removal. Yep, laser hair removal. Getting rid of all those unwanted hairs. But when you do that, you can't exercise for a couple of days afterwards. So that threw me out of the game. But you know what? It's fine. Life will happen, right? The main thing is that there's a target, there's an aim, and we're sticking to that. So whatever speed bumps there are on the road, whatever obstacles, just shift around them and keep going. But yeah, I think for that reason, I don't know, honestly, if I feel better for it or not, the few days off. I honestly can't tell you if I feel rested or more achy. I'm more wondering if just doing it every single day is better, because you're used to the uncomfortable feeling, that you're just so used to it. Whereas if you take the time away from it and you go back into it, your body's like, what's this? What is going on? That being said, I don't think I'm going to push myself too hard today for that very reason. Yeah, even this one, I feel a little bit tight here. So I'm just going to hold this here. I'm not going to do my usual circles in this position. Something else as well that I've been finding really helps to soothe my muscles. To be honest, I do this in general, just with like dancing, going to the gym. But now with doing this stretching daily, the effect is different. is having a nice warm bath with Epsom salt in it. Ooh, yeah, that feels really good. Really good after stretching. Yeah, we'll do that one more time, but again, I'm not pushing myself too hard today. After this, we have one more stretch, and then after this sequence, and then we'll go into our progressive splits. I say progressive because we're not actually in the split yet. It's like a broken split, but it's progressive because it's getting there, day by day. Oh, listening to the body, I'm throwing one more in. Sorry, I just did one more stretch, but I feel like I could benefit from this one. Oh my goodness, don't know if you heard that click. There was a click. Yep, needed that. Needed that. Ooh. Okay. Right, on to oh, shake it out, roll it out. Okay. Over here into our pigeon pose. I'm aiming to try and straighten my legs here. Sorry, my back leg, not my front leg. Straighten my leg. Driving that hip into the ground. There's a lot going on here that I'm trying to talk through it that you can't see, but it's like my body trying to do like small movements, small adjustments. All right, let's swap legs. Oh, very slowly, very slowly. Other leg forward. Okay. Ooh, come out of that ever so slowly. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to that bath tonight. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So I use the mat under my knees so that my knees not pushing into the ground too much because it's a bit hard. We're looking after these knees. It's not teenage days where I just put my knees through all sorts. Okay, lovely. So now the knees cushioned, we'll extend one foot forward, bring us up to a higher position for support. Try and keep my legs straight in front of me, considering that squaring the hips, which, oh, yeah. Okay, again, I'm not pushing myself too hard today. Ooh. I say that. wait. I say that like me pushing myself hard would mean that my foot would go that much further. That's not what I'm guaranteeing, but I just mean usually I would do P&F at this point, which I might still do a little, which is contract and release. So I drive my foot into the ground, bring it back towards me, hold it for a few seconds, and then with an exhale, I then drive my foot forward again. So it's meant to encourage small movements forward, like small increases in your flexibility. And it is tough. It's tough. But again, yeah, considering feeling, listening to your body and how I feel. I mean, I am inching forward ever so slightly. I think that's it. As far as I'm going. Today, yeah. Ooh. Wiggle, then we go with the other foot. Wiggle. Ooh. That feels really good in between each leg, I tell you. Right. Get in position. Pull the other leg. Got our support. Leg nice and straight. Sending it forward. Walking my hands to the desired support spot. Hold it where it starts to feel like it's resisting. Hold it there. Spirit of Christmas. I'm sorry, what song is this? Yeah, guys, don't mind this playlist. I don't know what's going on here. What in the name of shuffle is going on? Okay, that's it. Oh, la 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 la. La la la. Ooh. Sorry, just shaky. It feels good afterwards. All right. Let's stop that terrible music. Thanks for tuning in again. And yes, we are back in the flow now that I've done my laser and whatnot. So I'll see you again tomorrow for day 7. Day 7 tomorrow. And yeah, we go again. See you then. Bye, guys.